Hey everybody, this is Alzorath. Welcome to ShapeHero Factory. I have played a run or two of this on a different profile. So we're doing this without any of the enhancements. I've actually played 2 games on that one. One I abandoned early on because I didn't like the map I was given, and the other one I actually got to the final boss and died, so I have not won this game yet. Yes, it wants me to do the tutorial. You can skip the tutorial. We're not going to mess with it. I don't know if it's going to keep popping that up every single time I come in, because I actually haven't played through a game on this one. Maybe it stops. Yeah, we need to play with all the masters to access the challenges. Memory album. I think this tells us the achievements we've gotten, which is kind of neat. I've actually unlocked a few on the main one. Ascension is basically a difficulty setting, but we only unlock them by getting further in. And as far as opening heroes, we only have the one master right now. There's a human one, and then there's a beast one. So Mythic Beasts, Warriors, we only have access to the Warriors, and I'm turning on free control mode. If you don't have this on, you can only build while the timer's going, so it has a lot more of a frantic feel. I personally don't care for it like that, but if you are going for a challenge mode or you are zippy at building stuff, that is fine. I like to stop and think about what I'm doing. So we're going to go ahead and start it, and yes, we will proceed without the tutorial. Our goal is to get this demon out of our grimoire. And apologies if you can hear a little bit of the fan in the background. Noise canceling can only do so much, and it is hot as hell today. But I am going to have fun with this. Now, you may recognize this. This is kind of a Slay the Spire kind of layout, where you're able to choose your path. These guys are going to be a little bit tougher if we don't get what we want on I'm probably going to go down. If we don't get what we want on that, I will just go after the normal enemies, but getting these guys is actually useful because it gives you artifacts. Obtain a new research tree. We are going to go for... Ooh. We could do scissors. Scissors give you weird shapes, which gives us access to more types of units, whereas this just gives us the ability to teleport and to place portals. I think this might be a little bit better for me, because I'm not going for like advanced strategies or anything like that. I'm just going for having fun with it. Now, as far as our opener goes, immediately pausing. We have 1 square, 2 circles, 1 triangle. So we're a little bit restricted. We need circles and triangles for these guys. And you may recognize this is going to be very similar to Shapes.io, a game that I actually really do enjoy. But it doesn't really have any long-term appeal to me because, well, unfortunately, there's only so much you can do with it. It's an endless game. This one, actually, you have a purpose. Okay, so those are going to go there. We want to build 2 of them because we're going to need to use up that much. We're going to go ahead and pop them out like that. And yes, we can refund for free, essentially. What I want to do is I actually want a splitter there. And a splitter there. That way, we can kind of set these up in a manner where they can just be extremely handy. So you go like that. We go ahead and pop one of these like that. And now what we'll do is we will be producing 2 sets of those guys. And what I want to do is I actually want to combine them, which I will go like so. So you can see pretty much like Shapes.io, character manufacturing. And then we just let it run. It will start producing the units on these little canvases. We can upgrade our canvases later on as we get more stuff unlocked. We actually have a research tree thing. We unlock different trees of research as we proceed. And yeah, our goal right now is literally just produce a bunch of these little guys. We'll get crystals every few seconds. We could actually, I don't know if we can improve that, but we can improve what we start with. But right now, we just need them flowing in. This stays for the entire run. You expand the map so you get access to more stuff. That's pretty much what we're going to be having here. So that's this part pretty boring. We can speed it up a little bit. And we'll start getting more blue crystals. We'll be getting more XP. As these guys flow in, we will be getting a decent amount of XP. We don't want to have our systems get over flooded or anything like that, because the conveyors will back up. But it's not going to hurt anything if they do. It's just less efficient. Now, we're not going to have enough to build a second set of these just yet. We're probably going to, but not right away. battles in about 30 seconds. We're not going to get a level up before the start of the first level. This is fine. It takes quite a bit of resources to build those because it's 300 to build 2 of these platforms. So that's most of our money. We're not going to be getting more than that on our first run. I did like on one run, I actually started with an improvement to our manual attack. Because yes, we can manually attack. These little guys don't do a lot of damage, but they do some work. And we'll pretty much constantly want them. Because they are a very easy one to get spawning extremely fast. And if we end up in a situation where we get a good unit that we want to craft, we can go ahead and pop them into that instead of into their base unit. But here, pretty simple. We're just taking out the little black slimes. They're not very dangerous. In fact, I think these guys could probably handle them without me shooting stuff. There is an upgrade you can take that removes your ability to shoot stuff. I'm not sure I'd be brave enough for that yet. So we get a little bit of blues. We get a level up as well. I am going to go down. We have not gotten necessarily what I want yet, but let's go ahead and obtain our first recipe. We can upgrade them. We can go for a shield bearer or we can go for a mage. I'm going for the shield bearer. Because the shield bearer is, we can go ahead and look through these. This one spawns around the gate, repelling any approaching foes with a shield. Very good to upgrade. This one does AoEs. It's probably my second pick because it's relatively easy to make. Going for the shield guy. That's going to drag us down here. We get ourselves that level up. And we can choose some of these things. Do we have an upgrade we particularly want? You go teleporter or portable portal, which basically allows us to have another ingestion point. But I think right now there's none of these we particularly want. We could use more green to get a swift conveyor. Those are more expensive, but they do move things along faster. Could also improve our outputs of resources. This is handy because it allows us to produce more units. But right now, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that so we can produce more soldiers faster. So I'm going to start with the circles. It's probably going to overwhelm the circle spots here, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and set up our second set of these guys. And yes, I will be having to do a weird number here, which is going to be you. And I will do one of these going down. Reason being is I need room to work. Okay, so for this, I want to go ahead, do something like so, and plop this down across. This will allow me to fork it. And yes, I can sell these if I misspace it somehow. Like right there I did. So we can just go ahead and pop these away for 300 back. And this one can go ahead and just branch out. Like that. So what we want is just to have a little bit more room there so I have room to actually build stuff. That will go there. We will go probably... Actually, I'm going to change how I do that path. We're going to go like... No, I don't want it zigzagging. You can actually shift to force it to go straight. I think I actually want to go about like there. And have this rejoin them. We're going to have another thing in here. But for now, I don't think we're going to have the resources to actually pump it out. And then we can go with you to there. I'm keeping a bit of extra space here just because it makes it easier for me to tell what I'm doing. And we're not going to have enough to connect this. Yeah. So we have to unpause and let it run. And then we'll start pulling that out to turn this into the shield guys. This one's going to back up a little bit. Sorry. Okay, so now we've got that flowing. We don't have enough to get the rest of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a little temporary overflow here. Just because we do want more of these guys. and then we can just branch it off into something else later. This does cost 30 to build, so we're going to go like that. That's going to flood it a little bit. It's going to get a little choked up, but we'll be fine. And no, this only goes up as we level up. So the fact that this is flooded right now, it should decongest fairly soon. But there's no guarantees just yet. We're just getting a constant flow of them. There we go. It's starting to decongest a little bit. Actually, no, it's clogging up. You know what? Pause. Let's sell that. Why not? Not like we need to really worry about it. There we go. Now a steady flood of nonsense. Yes, they'd all fit on the same belt, but why not? If we get this up to 250, that's a pretty good thing. It's going to reduce their spawn time, which is very handy. I don't need field guide hints. Game, you can go away with the tips thing. Thank you. Go away, tutorials. Thank you. Yeah, each one of those provides 2 XP. Not going to be a lot for us. We can't even really build out from this one yet. We are totally backed up on circles. Don't worry. I'll rectify that in a little bit. Because we're probably going to upgrade triangles next. So they'll just be constantly all backed up. We could possibly support 3 of these off of it whenever we get that. But for now, we're just going with 2 on each. I could readjust this in between. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. We might get a level up maybe right before... No, we're not gonna. It's gonna be close, but we could get a level up right before the timer. We did. So next up, let's go ahead and do our triangle output. We're gonna be clogged up like hell, and I'll need to readjust all of this, which is perfectly fine by me. Because if we have 3 of them feeding into it, we'll definitely be pretty well off. Now, I do wonder if I can actually defend with these guys. They only have so much stamina for going out and fighting things. They'll fight the nearest thing. Their spawn rate is not particularly great. They do 2 damage each. So basically, right now, I'm trying to just keep an eye on ones that are getting close. Trying not to get too reliant on our shots. Simply because if I do... I'm probably going to be struggling with even the first boss. Because I don't currently have an upgrade system for my shots. Which reduces cooldown, it increases damage, increases AoE, all that stuff. For some reason, the battle ending reminds me of Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Okay, so we actually do have access to this. I think we go after the boss and go shields. Obtain a recipe. We could upgrade you guys. We can get a horse. We don't really have the stuff to set up a horse, or we can get a mage. I think we're going to go mage, but we're probably not going to make it yet. We could have done it to spare some gold there, but at the same time, not really something I need. Okay. So next up... we need you bringing in the shields. We need this probably producing. We could probably go for 2. I'm not entirely sure. I think we could probably move stuff around a little bit. Let's go ahead and do a splitter there. 1 to there. 1 to there. You to there. Let's go and let that one finish going up. We'll have another one of these guys chilling here. And yeah, we are super low on resources right now. That needs to be 1 more forward. But yeah, that's going to break off of here and go into there. Triangle's going to come down to this side of it. And we're going to have it go into this one like so. Like that. Seems reasonable enough to me. So that's going to give us enough of those guys. We get rid of that. Go like so. That should funnel in there nicely. And yes, we are going to end up with a backlog on here. We're just getting our shield guys now. Okay, 56. I'm going to go ahead. Have you go like this. Yeah, and all of those are just merging into that one. That's fine. These guys do take a little while to cook, unfortunately. We'll be able to upgrade past that in a little bit. I could fork this guy off, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and do that for now. Just to speed things up a little bit. There you go. That the way they at least have somewhere to go. And we'll be getting more of the shield guys. We want the shield guys to upgrade. We want to be able to get the upgrade for them so they can spawn an initial amount. If we get a second upgrade on, that we can get up to 16. But this also depends on how many we've accumulated in a particularly assemble round. Like right now, we're not manufacturing as fast as we can. But that's because I don't have the resources to build out our assembly lines. Okay, so those are struggling. So we have 150. So I think we want you there, but we want you like that. That way we can do a splitter here. And I don't think we're going to get it before this thing gets to the point of, you know what, we're not going to get any points from this kind of situation. Is what we're going to have to do. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Focus time, blah, blah, blah. I don't need that. That helps out people who don't have this setting on. Okay, and then once we get up to, I think it's 60 again, we can split off the circles and move it into that spot there. That way we'll always have at least some resources going into it. We might be able to even go up to 4 peasant manufacturers. Okay, level. Okay, you know what we're going to take here? We're going to actually take the crystals. That way we can build up a bit of a stronger army. So that one's going to go there. These guys are going to merge into this. Oops. I just completely borked that. There you go. And yes, we do lose units doing that, which kind of sucks a little bit, but I understand why. Okay, so that's all going there. Do we fork off of this one and bring in a circle here? I don't see a way for us to get it out, is the unfortunate part of that. I don't think we can do that. I think we need another one up here. We could. No, there isn't a way for us to get it out of that hole. But now we have triangles and circles going in off of these 2 spots. It's off of this one and off of this one. So yeah, I think we just go for another one here. Except we go like this. There's one. And where's the second one? So we have this triangle split off again. So that means that one is feeding 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. It's those two and this one. That one is feeding that, that, and that. The circles are feeding... It gets complicated. So this circle is feeding this one, and this one. So we need this circle feeding the other one. From which side, we do not know. I think we'll feed it from this side. Like that. I don't think we'll have time to get this built in, but I'll have the basic layout idea working. I don't see how we're going to get it across, though. So maybe instead of that, we go here? And then we'll have it come up here and basically do the same thing as this. Which means we'll just need to adjust this a bit, which is fine. But now we have shield guys and peasants. The shield guys are going to be a little slow to come out at first. Until you get a lot built up, you can't reduce their time enough for it to be really easy. So we need to be a little bit cautious here. We need to rely on our allies to actually stop the nonsense. Question is, can I rely on my allies to stop the nonsense? I don't think so. I don't think we're actually strong enough to really fight this reliably. Especially since we now are introduced to the more damaging enemies. Okay, so it dealt a little bit of damage there. That's fine. It's still dead. We should be able to stop the rest of this. We'll be fine. Okay. Yep, we're squared away. I don't know if we're going to get a penalty for not actually killing that before it touched it, but we'll be fine. Either way, this is a boss fight. We'll probably get a relic. Yep, we got a relic, we got a red, and we got crystals. Max gate HP is up. Sweet, we'll survive a little bit more. Not the most useful thing ever, but it's fine. Spitting out eggs, or we have a normal guy. We also have... so it's between research and a crystal versus research and an unknown. I think we're going to go after a second boss, sadly. Upgrade direct attacks. Oh, that's the most important one. Minion production lets you place more minions on equipment they work on. Select the minion, then choose the equipment to place on. Both of these are really good. I'm gonna go with the direct intervention, because that helps us more reliably. And our next fighting is going to be against a freaking shooting enemy, which sucks. But I should be okay with it. Okay, so this actually needs to be like so. And this needs to come like that. Give us access there. And access there. As far as the path in, I'm going to actually just go ahead and have it have its own path. We could set up another group of these over there, get a ton of peasants going. Right now we're doing okay on the shield guys. I think I could use more, but setting up the assembly for it is going to be a little bit of a pain, especially with limited resources we have. As far as research goes, yes, we actually do have some decent stuff here. Let's go with attack power up, attack power up. Do we go with an area of effect up? I think we do. But this is what we're focusing on. We could actually do the mixer as well. Scissors let us make weird shapes. Duplicate canvas. I'm not entirely sure. But I think we need that for certain builds. I haven't run across one yet. And this increases the joiner and divider speeds, which is kind of important too. Okay, so if we wanted to go for them, 3 production per outlet. We would want you coming off of there. Probably go with one coming off of here. And I think for now we set up for 1, but we plan to branch it into multiple. So we want it to be about there. You actually want to come down like this. Then this one can come down like this, and we're going to have to readjust these fairly soon. We want you to just go right into it. This is going to be clogged up. We don't have the resources to build another one, I don't think. Because that would be 120 plus 150 is 270. And then all the conveyors. I don't think we have enough, but we'll go ahead and try it. And you go like that. We set up another one here. And yeah, generally speaking, in games like this, you do want to stretch those as far as you can, unless you have a very important reason not to. There's that. Okay, we actually do have room to get one more in there, so that's fine. We're just getting a bunch of peasants right now, because we don't have the resources to build up another set of shield builders. Although we are overwhelming these with blocks. Like, we are producing blocks faster than the 2 of them can use it. But if we go 3, they're not all going to be producing at max. So it's kind of one of those decisions. Do you go for that, or do you just kind of hope for the best? If we get another level up during this, I am going to take more points. So I can actually bring in shield guys as well. We do want to upgrade these guys. We're looking for a unit upgrade for them. Okay, they're slowly catching up on the resources. The triangles are burning through. We still have clogs there. We have a little bit of a clog here and there. But I'm not sure where they're coming from. Because we're doing all right on these. We're actually cutting back on our list from those. So which one is not feeding into enough? I think it's this one right here. And we could actually branch off of these into another one. We need to get our expansion first, though. There's our upgrade. That's the reason why I wasn't fast forwarding. We can go ahead and grab you. That will allow us to branch this off one more time. Go to one there. You branch off again as well. Probably over here. We'll go a bit of a long way around. That way we have room to actually take ones off of this side. And this will go like so. And join in. Yeah, since these are clogging up, it'll just automatically take the other branch. We're not going to prioritize a direction just yet, but We could go for an upgrade on them. We could go for an upgrade on the shield guys. If we go for an upgrade on the shield guys, I'll need to start building off of this next. We'll probably just go there and end up feeding it down through here and have this go off over here to actually build them out and go into the side. Those are producing pretty good. We could actually do a branch off of this rather than another source. But we're already reaching the point where if we produce like this, we're probably going to hit level 2 stars, at least as far as the quantity goes. I do find it weird that we need 2,500 of them to get the stamina up. Very strange. So as far as that loadout, we did not reach enough to get a level up on the shields. We need to work on that. You can see how fast those are spawning now. I need to keep shooting this guy. Our minions should be able to keep them off of us long enough to be semi-useful. Because we're just spamming that one type of unit. Our shield guys are not coming out fast enough to make an impenetrable wall, but it's enough of a wall for us to deal with this guy before he becomes a real problem. Later on, they'll get decimated. Just a heads up. Like, they're already dying to these guys, but it's kind of slow. Later on, there's going to be so many enemies that it just destroys any hope you have of keeping up the barrier, but it is a wall to slow things down. Yay! And we should get a relic from it. Mixer efficiency. Ooh, something I don't use. I don't have any color characters. Now we could force an upgrade, or we could do the question mark. I'm going to do the question mark because I'm curious. We got the upgrade. Anyway, yeah, I'll take the shield bearer. There were some other interesting things there. The horse is pretty fun. Okay. I think we do think carefully. We lose a red and we get +2 per second. Which lets us get so much more money. Yeah, it does cut us off of some research, but it lets us build so much more stuff. Yeah, we don't get the cooldown. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Do the AoE boost. I'm not going to bother with that just yet. None of those are things we necessarily need right now. We do actually have teleporter there because of the research we unlocked. Okay, so those are all clogged up. That means we are producing at capacity on them. I'm not going to worry about pigment. I'm actually going to come up here and have this be where our branch off is. These are both going to come over here, and we're going to actually have 2 assemblies here and here. We're going to have them branch off like that. That gives us 2 more assembly locations. So that can go like that. So that should end up with us getting enough. Yeah, and that's overflowing quite a bit. We could probably get away with a 3rd one. We aren't building enough of these guys just yet, but we have enough resources clogged up in here that we could probably support one more. Question is, how do we branch it off? I think I see the spot. That we branch this one off at least. Which ones do we have unlocked? Do we have Wizard unlocked? We do have Wizard unlocked. So we could start doing Wizards in here as well, but we only have the one triangle, and we are kind of limited by that. If we could get something that needs more circles, we could go with that as well. Actually, how do I get it out of here? I think I do this. Which allows us to go like so. Yeah, that's one of those situations where, guess what? We need him to do short distances. Okay, so you are there. We go ahead and branch one of these off of here, like that. And then this can go right there like so. This is actually going to be a pretty decent amount. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up so we can get up to 150 for this. That's going to assemble another one of you, which will allow us to go like so. And set up a third one here just for... Do we go for more? We're already choking on so much stuff. I think we go for more research here, since that will allow us to get more direct attack power. We need one more red for that, but that's fine. We should be able to hit that 1 star for those guys. We'll have auto spawns of them. Go ahead and speed it up to get up to 150 again. And go underneath. And yeah, we'll have a branch off of this going into there. Yep, we already know about that. Basically, what it was telling me there is that, hey, guess what? You can upgrade your heroes. Yeah, that's why I got the upgrade. It does explain that to you. So you can come up here like... Actually, no, you just go straight in. Why not? And whenever they're glowing like that, that means that they're upgraded. We have a choke there. We're actually choked hard on all these, so I might need to do another square one there, too. Why are you guys choking? What did I break? Oh, I broke the circles. Do I have... I wish I had something that... Actually, I can do that, I guess. But then I'd just be cutting off of this one. Yeah, load balancing is a nightmare. This is going to be the first boss battle, though. I think we'll be okay. As long as our minions can keep them back, I think we're okay. Yeah, once you do a certain amount of damage to him, he teleports away. And with our spawn rate right now, I mean, our shield guys are not spawning as fast as I would like, but I think we'll be okay. And yes, I am keeping focused on the big guy. Our minions should be able to handle the trash on this one. Next big boss battle, probably not. Unless we get some really good summons. I do want to get the mages up, because they do AoEs, which is good for a bunch of these like low damage trash. Because our little punchy guys aren't going to be able to stop the bigger enemies. They're not even really stopping what we're dealing with right now. Okay, so the boss is dead. We're good. We get 1 and 1 and a good deal of resources. So next up, obtain 1 more relic from defeating a mini boss or add knockback effect to all enemies. Ooh. This would not be bad. This also would not be bad. This would give us more choices of relics. I think we go for the mini boss one. High level droppers. Access to high level canvases. Yes. That's exactly what we need. That lets us produce things faster, which is always nice. That costs 1 red. Yes. That costs 2 red, so we're not going to be able to do that one just yet. But this one will be nice whenever we get there. I am going to go ahead and save up for that cooldown one, though. When we get our upgrade. Nice. We're going to go ahead and... Recipe is very tempting. We have a bunch of low-level recipes. We have a wizard. We have a shield guy. But we don't have anything that just isn't using them. But I think we're going for upgrade hero first. And we're gonna go for... that's a tough one. This would be... I'm gonna go with the area effect on that. We're gonna start building them. So we got triangles over there. We got triangles down there. We got triangles pretty much everywhere. We also have long pieces there and black ink, which is good if we go thieves. We have circles and triangles, which is just more basics. Looks like we've actually got circles and triangles over in most of these as well. It's a toss-up between blue or black. I think we're going to go north. This doesn't have circles for us, but we have plenty of circle sources. So that's going to be there. We have these kind of choking up. We already have upgraded canvases, so what we can do, by the way... Where are you at? There it is. What we do here is we remove that and add that as our new favorite, which just right clicks. It's handy. It's good. But that will automatically make all of these go faster. So if we do that on the ones that are choking up first, like that, and it's going to use up most of our resources doing this right now. Do it on those and on that. We should start producing them all a little bit faster. Now, these are mostly choking up because we're not getting the peasants fast enough. That one's going to need it as well. And then we can start making wizards. It's a wizard, Harry. It's a wizard, Larry. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, nope, that's not the direction I wanted it at. I want you to go across there, and we'll start assembling wizards. So what we need... One of you there. Need this to come over here and start just coming off of it. This is going to be a bit overflowed, but I think we'll be okay. I really wish we had a load balancer, personally. But that is not something I have discovered yet. So what we want coming off of here is a canvas. We don't have the money for yet. Thankfully, we make 5 per second, so... be pretty quick for us to get up to that 250 for it. The next one up is really expensive. I think it's 400. And right now we are burning into these pretty quick. Got a choke point there, so we could actually use one here as well. Next up, yeah, definitely want to acquire more crystals. That way we can start building this stuff there to there. And we build one there. That is immediately going to make a wizard. Why is that not actually outputting to it? It should be making soldiers. Why are you not working? Do I need a gap in them? Ugh. That's fine, but ew. Okay, we'll go ahead and have this path go down here and cross over. And we'll start getting the wizards. There's our wizards. We'll start summoning them in the battle. So one thing we can do is have that fork off. It's gonna fork off and merge down here. That way we're always dumping something in. Even if that can't take in dudes, it'll just feed it over to this. So what we want from here is I think we actually do want to go for another branch. Here. And have it come back down, and we'll actually have another one in here feed into this for another set of wizards. Okay, so we've got that up. We've got a little bit of wizards, but we haven't gotten them upgraded yet for their AoE boost. We do have the shield guys. Are we going to get them up to 180? Probably not yet. They're still producing pretty quick here, but not an exceptionally large amount. In fact, I think we are at the point where I need to go like this. And have you merge with these somehow. So maybe have it go like that. And have the merge go there. Just to relieve that clog, so we're at least getting more of them. And then next wave, we'll set up that stuff. What can we use 3 on? We could actually use the direct attack area thing. Could do faster conveyors. I think we're going to go faster conveyors first. That way, all of this will move through faster. Here comes the wizards. The wizards don't take damage. They just do AoEs. They're not really the greatest. We need more of them to make them really useful. They're just kind of supplementing our attacks. Leave my shield guys alone. No killing shield men. And yes, it seems like they are holding. They are not. Whenever you see the little yellow bubbles go down, that is them dying. Or them losing the ability to block the enemies, at the very least. I kind of wish I could get 2 layers of them, but I cannot. Affected by Sturdy Shell, it could be damaged by force, or... I mean, we could go after it. It might be the death of us, though. You know what? Why not? You only live once. You can buy a book, which gives us 3. Use persuasion to get the book. I'm going to go ahead and just buy the book. Why not get more research while we're here? So that's 3, so we can actually unlock that. And we don't... Oh, we do have enough for that. Or we can do a portable portal. Which is kind of handy. I'm going to go with AoEs. We do want this, but I think we actually want the cooldown first. And you only get those from bosses. Don't message me about that in the future, please. I don't ever use that. Okay, so we have a merger. That's we already have the overflow fixed there. I think we need another splitter here. And then you come down through here like this. Give us another mage. Now that we have the sped up ones, these cost 10 each. It's gonna get expensive early on. So I'm not entirely sure I actually want those just yet. We're just gonna stick with... but they are so much better. Go ahead and remove you. We'll remove you and put you back in. That way we have just one belt on there. As far as what we want to have sped up, guess we'll start here in the middle with the basic guys. There's less of a choke point there. Take care of that one next. Yeah, it costs plus 10, but we get 5 back because we're using the old ones. This needs an overflow. How do I overflow it, though? I think... do a splitter there. I don't know if this is going to reach. We're going to find out. We're going to find out together. Yes. It does not reach. So it needs to go over one more. There we go. That is the overflow going in there. You have overflow going there. These need to be faster, I think. Just so we're waiting less time for them to actually do that. Okay, there's that cleared out. Just seeing what else we have. Yeah, we need to figure out a way to pump more resources into our systems as well without getting these weird clogs. There is no real load balancing system. I can't assemble one with what we have that I'm aware of. But we did level up the shield guys at least. We're about to get them done. I don't think we're gonna level up the wizards in this. I don't think we're getting the wizards fast enough. We could do another canvas there. Like that. Have a fork off there. Because that's getting clogged up as well. We can just have another wizard there. Yeah, we're getting choked up at certain spots, but not others. And that's getting enough for all of those manufacturings. And we're not going to level up before this next fight, unfortunately. So we're not going to see the wizard's larger AoEs. Yeah, we're not going to see it. Because we're going to get a merger just after the time limit on it. Because it's going to cost 30. Sure, why not? Didn't quite get him in. It wouldn't have put us over the limit, but I think next wave we'll actually be able to see it maxed out. Where's the boss? There he is. Our shield guys are at under a second at least. This guy's going to be a real pain in the ass, isn't he? He's going to do a ton of damage when he gets through. We should not have taken this fight. Just throw bodies at it. It works. We're going to get our cooldown on this, at least, if we survive it. He is slowly eking a way through, unfortunately. So, oh, there he goes. Thank God we took him down. Now we can start dealing with this nonsense. We surprisingly did not take damage on that. I am astounded. We got 2 artifacts from that. Production speed plus 50% when producing parts, and motif source output 100% on something we don't even produce. Okie dokie. Got some slimes, or we've got we've got an upgrade point there. I think we go for the slimes, though. We want grants the access to motif converter. These devices consume 2 materials, converting them to the motif of your choice. Once you produce champions, transport units to the blade of power have chosen to confer this power on a select few. I want this. This I'm more curious about. Because that is intriguing to me. Okay. That one is here. Okay, so Blade, let's you produce champions. Transfer confer this power to a select few. Equipment on that produces a champion when you place 30 units inside. Units have a set chance of being obliterated by the sword's power. Okay. So we just dump a bunch of units in it and it makes cool stuff? Well, there's Mega Canvas for sure. I think we go for 25% production speed. This is very intriguing to me. I'm gonna mess with it, just not yet. And I think as far as what we want to dump in there, it's gonna be... See, we can pull circles off of there or there. It's gonna be the little guys first. So these will start producing faster. We could go with our upgraded one, but that's 400 a pop. I don't think we necessarily need that just yet. I think the only ones we really need it on are the ones that are just taking forever to produce. So we might use it for, like, these. Where they're clogged. Something like that and that. This one's a little clogged, so we'll go like that. But it's mostly getting clogged because it's not getting enough triangles. Anyway, we have this. We can put down 1. I think we're going to go ahead and... Oh, it outputs 2? What? That is really weird. So champion and trash. Intriguing. Grab another one of you and send it off of this. Yeah, we might not see the champions on this round. I want to see what they do. In fact, when we get our level up, I'm going to put points into just getting resources so I can build something over to that, see what it does. Yes, acquire that. Okay, so those can branch off. We go ahead and have 2 of those like that. Just do normal belts. I might just do some normal belts. Here, I will do those in a minute. Same for that. This needs to be rectified first. Okay, so we need to manufacture a bunch of these boys. This just needs to be up further, so we're not having all that interference from it. Because I am SMRT smart. Okay, so this one can go there. That goes in, and we'll just have that there for now. We're going to figure out... Okay, so it throws trash to that side. I don't know what these guys do. Do they just count as trash and we got to find some way to dispose of them? Do they weaken our hero abilities there? Okay, so that should give us enough to at least set up a merge here. For that. We'll have a merge there for that. I don't know what happens when the trash goes in. Does it just count as a guy? I think it just counts as a guy. Then we'll have this one go over. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. There, that's fine. You go down, and then we'll save up for 250. It'll give us a second one of these. So we are getting champions. We got one champion so far. And everything's zipping around pretty good. We're a little clogged over here. This is fine. Because we're probably not going to be able to build this out this turn. But we've gotten 2 champions already. Once every 75 seconds. Ugh. It's gross. Hopefully they're pretty dang powerful. Let's find out. Okay, so it's another boss. So like halfway through the battle, we're going to see a champion. If it turns, like, completely turns the tide of battle, that's going to be great. And after this one, we should have the red to actually get the cooldown reduction. Yeah, these are slimes, so they divide. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go Super Saiyan over there. He only does it once. We definitely need that cooldown reduced. Our shield guys are starting to fall. Our mages are doing okay, though, oddly enough. We're finally getting enough of them that they're making a difference. They're not high damage is the only problem with them. More research when you obtain a research tree. Cool. Doubles bridge conveyor distance. That's also nice. I mean, it doesn't help very much now, but it would have helped earlier. Yeah, we'll go for this one. It's just that and more. We could go horse. We actually don't have the stuff for it, though. Spawns next to random enemies. What does it take to make the scepter? Scepter is a triangle and a blue orb, which is circling that. That's whenever it starts getting complicated. I don't think we want to do that for basic run. As we start moving into the higher difficulty runs, that's when we want to start seeing that. So I guess we go for... Well, you know what? Let's reroll. Let's go for... Do we want more HP for them, or do we want bigger shield guys? Are we reaching? We're not quite reaching shield guy yet. So I think we go with these for now. Infuse them with magic, they could be used. Okay, there's other antiques on the desk. Infuse them with magic and they could be of use. Get a motif source. It's probably not going to be a useful one, so we're going to just ignore it. Then we merge there. That's going to produce a lot more of them. We want shield guy production to be maximized. It's already overwhelming the resources it takes. So that's not a problem. So maybe we want that production up. We're just not getting enough of the triangles in there right now. Do we have more triangle sources? Not really. We have plenty of circle sources. We haven't gotten the thing that allows us to expand stuff even more. That's capped out, that square one is. Do you have another square up here that we could merge into this to feed those two? I hate dragging it that far, though. But I don't think we really have a choice. So, merge there. I think we get rid of the overflow off of this one. Next up, more money, yes. Just so we can produce more. We're already at 3 of those guys, so that's going to reduce their cooldown quite a bit. We are just cramming stuff through that. I really don't know what these guys do to our counts. They might actually reduce it. I haven't been paying attention. It doesn't seem they do anything to it. So that's fine. Okay, so the reds. Direct attack cooldown, yes. And then we go for chance of dud units, just reduce them so we get more champions. That feeds directly into that, so those are going to start backing up on those. That means we need as many of those dumped in there as possible. We need more triangles going on to that. So I think we alter some stuff here. That goes in there. Speed it up to there. That's fine. This needs to come probably off of a different triangle source. So maybe... Wish I could have load balancing there, because that would actually be perfect. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this one. We can do that. And then branch off of this one, maybe? To fulfill this one's needs. Because that one's getting clogged up anyway. Let's go ahead and start speeding some of these up. Okay, so we've got... This should go up to level 1 pretty quickly. We've already got you up to level 1. We need to figure out a way to get the mages up to level 1 as well. Question is, can we? Do I feed more triangles into that? I could. We have mage assembly there. There. I think. Yeah, we have mage assembly there, there, and there. So we need more triangles going which way? So what we do is we go ahead and make one of you there. Splitter there. You into that. You over there. Into this, maybe? That should guarantee we have triangles for everybody when they're needed. And that one's not producing enough people to keep that populated, but it's still pumping them out enough. Are we going to be able to hit 90? I don't see how we're going to, actually. Not in the amount of time given. And I do think there might be a limit to the number of heroes we can have. Nope, we can go up higher. Okay. So next upgrade is probably going to be hero upgrade. So we can actually go to 1 star on it. Because that's going to give him shockwave +2. Do a splitter there. Because frankly, the fact that we're running out of circles over here is mildly disconcerting. That'll at least shove off some of these circles into those, so they'll actually produce a little faster. Okay, so heroes are down to 21.43 there, so yeah, 21.43 seconds. Nice. So we'll get a few on the fights. And yeah, the goal here is to just kill the birds. Two of them spawn close to each other, we definitely want them. And as long as we have the shield guys up, these guys shouldn't be able to get to us. It's whenever a gap forms in the shield guy's line that we start having problems. Okay, we only took one hit there. That's fine. We got a key from that. 10 gained after battle for each minion, or shield types gain plus 1 HP. We have one shield type. I believe that's what the shield bearer is. I think we're going to go for the resources. Scroll expansion, elite minion recruitment. I actually think we go for the super motifs. The elite minion and the scroll expansion are both very good ones as well. These are all powerful. I haven't seen this one, but I think we need this one to win. And I would like to win. I would like to win on the video. We've been going at this for an hour and something. So upgrade-wise, we currently have 1 and 1. We start off with the super motif maker. Can unlock the mega motif at 2. Then we just have all of them boosted, which would just give even the crappy ones a bonus. I think first things first, we need this. We also want to go for the production speed up as well. Let us upgrade a hero, I believe. Yeah. We're going to go with... We do get the shield bearer up enough that we could actually go for tier 2. So yeah, we'll go for tier 2. Unlock an area. We have more squares over there. That's actually kind of handy. We also have the mouse things. The mouse things are weird. I haven't actually done anything with them. I know that you can use a hammer or a heart. I don't know how to make... I mean, you get a hammer or a heart if you provide them with cheese or a... I think the hammer provides stars and the cheese provides hearts. There we go. Those corners suck. That gives us access to all that. Yeah. Cut all those. But yeah, these guys, you hit them with a hammer to get stars. You hit them with cheese to get hearts. We already have the super motif maker, which is these, which means we want to go ahead and remove that and add that. Start upgrading, namely that. In fact, I think we just want to upgrade all of them because that's going to make us way more minions. Okay, so we're good there. I think I have all of them upgraded. Yeah, I do. Okay. We still have 1,300 left to play with. So those guys are getting dumped into as hard as you can. We should be able to start producing... We're probably going to choke up on all of them if I had to take a wild guess. So shield makers. We need faster conveyors here. In fact, we should probably upgrade all of them to faster conveyors. So we guess we just start at the top. Okay, we already have those. Those are all blue. That's not blue. That's not blue. So that's all blue, and then we just start moving down. This one needs to be blue. Yeah, I think pretty much if I miss a spot, I'm sorry. It's just what it is. So there's that. That one's not blue yet. Yeah, it won't let you actually put it where there's already a blue. So if we... Oh, this one needs to actually go this way. There we go. Yeah, we need to do the whole line whenever we do it. Oh, this is going down. Me and my blind ass is not doing well here. Okay, so now we have that one, we have that one, we have that one, we have that one, this. Yeah, we should be good, right? We have a... We're gonna use up all our resources on better conveyors, aren't we? Probably. Someone's gonna point out, hey, you missed this spot after the fact, and I'm gonna feel really crappy, but there's nothing I can do about it. Because I am recording this, not live streaming it. Okay, that one's not blue. Think that's everything? Am I missing a spot? Okay, so we're starting to choke here. But we're just now getting enough circles to actually mess with that. These are already maxed, I believe. Oh, we don't have the resources for it. Okay. These are not maxed. They don't have colored paint on them. These cost 400 to put out, though. But they'll get us more heroes, which is always a plus. Look at that XP bar go, Jesus. That's what you get whenever you have, like, crazy production rates. Yes, we're going to acquire that. Bloop. Bloop. Those aren't choking. These need to be sped up a little bit. There's all of our resources going crazy. Oh, they're choking on that now. Okay, that's actually fine. I can deal with those choking. Okay, so this one's our next one to upgrade. I do like that that thing is choking. That makes me happy. Okay, so our next hero upgrade is 2 points. We're not going to get that right now. We could have taken the research thing for it. But I think with the one we'd want next is probably... Actually, Blade of Colossus we could do. Why not? That boosts the production speed a lot more. There we go. Now it's chugging them out. To the point where we might not have that going into... We might have to have that going into its own spot. Because you know what? We actually have... Oh, we have a teleporter. We don't have access to the other one yet. Are we ever going to hit that first star on mages? We could pop up the mage production. We need to pop up that one first, though. Okay, yeah. That line is just completely choked. But it might work. Are we going to hit 90? Yes, we will. So right now we're doing okay. We need to unclog this spot. Which means probably that we need to go ahead. Probably our next level up, we go for... If I had to guess, this, the portable portal, and just plug it in at the end of there. Once every 15 seconds for a superhero. And I think if we go for the upgrades, we'll be able to get it up to every second. There's our starting crew. Our wizards are coming out fairly quickly. 1.43 seconds is not the fastest. I would like them under a second. That way we can have them kind of all surrounding us, but at the same time, it's fine. God, those guys are great. They just clear a whole section. Yeah, I think our next one is going to just be the portable portal. That way we can have them coming out probably once every 10 seconds, which is just an amazing clear. We have our currency builder now. Yes on the boss. We're not going for an ink pool. We're not going any kind of ink characters, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're about to level up. I will take the research one, I think. Or do we just get one? I think we just get one. Can we get another Blade of Colossus? No. If we take that, though, we can get the chance for units to be obliterated to 0. So I think that is what we want to do. We go ahead and get rid of that. We drop that chance to 0. We build that portable portal literally on top of it. So that's going to be chugging through them like crazy. We need probably another way to produce mages, because we're kind of struggling on that front. And we probably have enough resources floating to do that, but I'm trying to see where the best way to do that is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get all of our production up to the maximum. It's going to burn most of our resources, but at the same time, why not? Now, there's not much we're going to be able to do over here. We just don't have the resources to mess with it. I think that's everything producing gold. Yeah, everything is fully upgraded. So it's producing as fast as we can, fastest conveyors, almost the fastest manufacturing we can do. We need 2 reds to do that, and we're not going to get it, I don't think. Not yet, at least. We might get a level up on this because of how fast that's churning, though. You are completely stacked up. Yeah, we could actually do some more over here and actually have some more shield guys, I think. So you and you. Not enough. Yeah, I think shield guys are going to be what we go for next. I don't think we're going to be able to get more mages really working quite well. Just chugging on up in those. Are we gonna? We're not gonna hit 90 on the mages? Oh yeah, we'll hit 90, right? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close every time, isn't it? Okay, so what we want is probably to have another branch off of them. We'll churn these into shield makers. We'll do like 2 shield makers out here. and then feed them into that as well next time. 450 is a tier 3. Am I going to hit that? So we're at 11.54 on the legendaries. I think that's as good as we can get on them. Why are we not damaging this? There we go. It's slowly getting damaged. Okay, I think we got the boss just then. We should be all right to kind of push back on this a little bit and build back up. Those guys spawning out every 10 seconds is so great. That might actually make the final boss doable for us. We still need... I want faster mages, but they're not going to do it for us. It's a whole quadrant. Direct attack area, okay. Plus 50%. More choices when selecting heroes as a reward. That's a little late for that one. No boss mob there, so we go for this one. Do we go for... reroll? Yeah, nothing too terribly great here. I guess we go for Shield Bearer 3? Sure. Yay! We got 10 gold. Never stop gambling. Sure, whatever. And as far as that goes, I think we actually go for the research stuff. Because that'll get us all motif things. No, it won't. We're one shy. We get champions level 2. Which gives them, if they get to that, it's going to be attack plus 50, shockwave plus 2. So we have maximum production on it, so they're just going to be churning through hard. We're not getting enough circles into that. Do I pop another circle? You know what? We're gonna. Because we need that constantly producing. Although it is actually constantly producing. That's all bunged up right there. Yeah, we go like that. Bring you over that. And then have you go like so. That gives us 2 manufacturing spots for shield. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Okay. And in you go. At least they're manufacturing. Are we going to hit the 3 stars? Probably not, but we could try. We're definitely going to hit 2 stars. We already know we can hit 2 stars. But the question is, can we hit 3 stars? And they're just popping those guys out as fast as they can. I don't know if we're actually going to hit 2-star heroes. Do I have another way to get circles into this? Could do another one of these. Question is, how do I actually do that? I think what I need to unfortunately do is split there. And merge right before that, which feels jank, but if it works, it works. Okay, so level 1 on them. I think we might actually hit all our levels. And even have a crap ton of peasants on top of it. We're not going to get enough to do more. As far as the map goes, we have, what, one more fight left after this one, which is going to be the final boss fight. And we only have 2 ingests, so there's only so much that thing can actually do. I suppose we could make a 3rd manufacturing here, but is that actually going to produce enough for us? We're still going to hit 90 on the mages. I don't think we're going to hit level 2 heroes, though. We're just not popping them out fast enough. I don't think we're going to hit level 3 shields either, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to build another shield one here. Shouldn't be too bad. This isn't producing enough trash. We're a little short on the shields and a little short on the heroes. Our mages are still above a second, unfortunately. And yeah, we just focus on whichever direction the hero does not aim for. Because he will thin out that side, and our job is mostly just to protect the shield guys with as many area of effect attacks as we can. I could use an auto clicker for this, which would probably be helpful so I wouldn't be wasting time, but I'm feeling a lot more confident in our team than the first time I played through. Umbra Draconis. That's all we've got. We are going to heal. Why? Because I know we're going to need it. I think we go for the research, oddly enough. Because that will boost the manufacturing of all of these. That will provide it with enough resources. The circle provider going up there is... I think it's this one. And this one. Triangle provider there is just going into that one. It's clogging it. It's fine. We definitely need circle production. So why not just go meh? There we go. That is all of our circle production going. Squares are doing fine. go ahead and have you go square up as well. And you go square up as well. We've got a lot of resources, so we should possibly manufacture more. So I'm thinking there for another one of those guys. And do we just do another duo of them there and just have these pop out the side? Oh, we don't have enough to do all that. Damn. So you just go there. We don't have one down here. Don't even care how pretty it is. This is the final fight, so it doesn't really matter. So we go there, we wait for 35 from there. That'll go into this side of that. Go for a splitter here. Then you go from there into there. And merge. That should get us to the 450s, hopefully. We're gonna have choke points every freaking where, but it should actually get us up to where everything except for maybe this guy right here will be maxed out. Let's find out. There's the 450, so we got that. And we've also got the hero up, I think. We do. 21 seconds left. No points to put in anything. We're not going to level up, so we go in. This is as strong as we're going to be. We've got our mages down to about a second each. Actually, we might hit right at a second. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be just under it, which is very nice. Shield guys will be coming up fairly quick. Heroes, not super high level, but pretty important. Really am curious what the other special unit one was. We just didn't get a chance to view it. And yes, my goal right now, just go after Umber Draconis and his little spawns. Please don't break through. Please don't break through. He is definitely hitting our shield wall hard. We just have to kind of survive a minute, I think. But at the same time, he is eventually going to punch through our shield and hit our core there. So it's going to suck a lot. We just need meat wall to stay up. This is the maximum damage I have on me. I don't know if this guy's going to actually survive us or not. He might. I don't think we're going to have enough damage output to actually kill him. Despite having the Grand Swarm here. Oh, there he goes. Is it hitting? It's almost hitting. I think we just took a little ping of damage there. I think I heard it. Got him halfway. Think we won. Yes. Act 3 done. Clear Minion Master for the first time. I got that achievement. Whew, lordy. That was a fun round. I actually enjoyed that. I enjoy this game in general. I love automation games, and I love tower defense, and I like the kind of like skills we can get in this. Obviously, that was tier 0. Easiest one possible. But hey, I had fun with it. So we can view our factory, which is a royal mess. But we succeeded. And we didn't even interact with like the cool stuff. Relics, we got good ones on. We got good research and development done. I'm happy with that. Increase the number of normal enemy spawns by 20%. That would actually give us more money on our runs. We acquired the Beastmaster, which we'll do next time. We can now acquire a new hero. Ooh. I'm guessing Druid and Gunslinger? A new research tree. Candy? 7 achievements have been unlocked. We done good. Especially whenever it was telling us we should view the tutorial. Make it a challenge for me, why don't you? Oh, and we can actually use our points to unlock these. Didn't have any of those unlocked yet. So arcane knowledge, and here's our memories. We got Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. We got a true hero. We got unlock everything in one research tree, defeat one of the bosses, and clear minion master for the first time on our first one. Well, not our first one. On our first one for the channel and the first one on this save file. But I will fiddle around with these. We actually do get upgrades. Unlock endless mode costs 50, so we generally we're going to have to beat it twice to get it. Because we only have 48 right now. But I wouldn't mind doing this a few more times to unlock that. After clearing the final wave, endless mode becomes available, which means you get to go forever and build the giant machine of doom. It is absolutely beautiful. Too bad we only had one legendary thing. But go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this, and comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.